Hello, kindergartners. Welcome to another great day of math with Miss Ron again. I cannot wait to practice some number story problems with you today. So this past weekend, I was walking my dog, Baby Girl. She looks so silly in this picture, through the park. We were walking through the park and we saw so many cool things in the park. As we were walking, we smelled something so beautifully delicious. It was all of these flowers. We walked past 2 rows of flowers. We actually walked through them because there was a little beautiful path. And then we walked past some more. I looked to my right and I looked to my left, and I saw on the right and the left a bunch of rows of flowers. Let's count how many are in each row. Ready? A quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, if we see that there are 5 rows of flowers in this top row and the bottom matches, whisper to me, how many are in the bottom row? You're right, there's 5. And if I have 5 plus 5, that equals, whisper to me, 10. Exactly, just like the number of fingers and the number of toes. All right, so there were 10 groups. There was a group of 10 flowers up at the top, and then there were some more. So let's count on 11, 12, 13. So total, I saw 13 flowers. I saw 10 on one side, and how many on the other side? 3. So 10 plus 3 equals 13. All right, I'm going to circle my group of 10 because behind every teen number is that sneaky 10. Is this the group of 10? No. Is this the group of 10? Yes, it is. So I'm going to circle. Take out your finger and help me make a big circle. Kind of looks like an oval, but we still grouped that group of 10. So, baby girl and I, we kept walking, and we saw some beautiful trees. We were walking past the trees, and we noticed that there were more apples on this tree than on the other tree. So first we stopped, and we looked at all of those delicious apples. Will you help me count them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's a group of 10 on this side. Let's count the others. Actually, instead of counting, let's use our smart brains and supatize. Look at them. How many apples do you see? Show me on your fingers. That's right. Just by supatizing, we can see that there are 5 apples. 3 on the top and 2 on the bottom. So if I have 10 on one tree and 5 on the other tree, if I add them together, add that equal sign, how many total are there? Whisper it to me. 15. You're right, and every teen number starts with the number 1 because there's a sneaky 10. If I were to move this 5 over the 0, it would replace it and still keep that 1 for the number 15. Now let's circle our group of 10 because there's always a 10 in our teen numbers. Is this the group of 10? No. Is this the group of 10? It sure is. Take out your finger and help me circle. Whoop. I circled that apple tree. Oh, baby girl and I, we relaxed there for a while, looked at those juicy apples, but then we wanted to keep walking. So we walked past the group of 10 apples on the tree. We walked past the group of 5 apples on the tree. We saw there were 15 total delicious apples, and we kept on walking. Next, we came to a bunch of animals. What animal is this? Yeah, it's a squirrel. Now, baby girl, she loves squirrels, so she was running to this group first. Let's count how many squirrels were in this group. Let's do a quick count together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew! Wow, that is a lot of squirrels over there that's chomping on some nuts. How delicious. 10 squirrels were on one side. But there was another group of squirrels, and they were also eating a delicious snack of nuts. So supatize that number, count the heads, because that's probably easiest to see. Try to put them into smaller groups, and show me show me your number on your fingers of how many squirrels are in our next group. Try to supatize it and look at that number and count it as quickly as possible. All right, if you have up the number 7, you are right. Let's do a quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Awesome. Awesome. There are 7 squirrels on this side. So if I have 10 on one side, 7 on the other side, I want you to whisper to me what number total are there of squirrels? 17. Awesome. 17 is a teen number. It includes that number 10 and it includes that number 7. So if we add them together, we get the number 17, 1 and 7, including both the 10 and the 7. That is a bunch of squirrels that are all eating their yummy snack together in the park. So baby girl and I, we watched those squirrels. We watched the 10 group. We watched the 7 group. We thought, which one is bigger? Okay, give me a thumbs up if I circled the bigger group. Is this the group that's bigger? No. What about the other group? Ooh, is this the group that's bigger? Awesome. Give me a double thumbs up because this is the bigger group. And actually, it has that 10 group right there, which behind every teen number is our sneaky 10. So baby girl and I were walking down those squirrels. And you know what? We had the best day ever because we got to see a lot of cool things in the park. We also saw and noticed that there were a ton of 10 groups and all of those things that we saw. So then we went home and we had a big drink of water. Baby girl drank it out of the bowl. I drank it out with some ice cubes and it was so delicious. So today, friends, on your math workbook page, I want you to pretend that you are on this walk with baby girl and I want you to count all of these animals. Try to subitize them. Think about if one whole row is filled up and the next whole row is filled up, it's probably a group of 10. Then look, if another whole row is filled up, we know in a 10 frame, the top row is always 5. So you can do a quick count. 5, add 2 more, 6, 7. So we can do a quick count to count all of these animals. How fun! If you find your favorite animal on this page, I want you to give it a star. We've been practicing stars and they're pretty tricky. So I just want you to try your best. You can do it a couple different ways, but one of my favorite ways is to make an upside down V. Start from that corner still. Make another sideways V. Start from that corner and then straight line down. That's a fun way to make it, but you can make it however you want. All right, back to the directions. The first thing we do is always the same. Pick up a pencil and write your name. So on the top, I'm going to write Miss Ronigan. Don't forget to do your best writing those lowercase letters in your name. Only the first one is capital. Then it says ring the 10 ones. All right, we know 10 ones is the same thing as a group of 10. So first I want you to go through and look at each problem to find those groups of 10s. They already did the first one for us. They circled that group of 10, so you're going to go through and circle all the groups of 10. We know that if the top row and the bottom row are filled, that means it's a group of 10. All right, I did the first row. I want you to do the rest when it is time. Then it says write the 10 ones. So right on that line, we just write 10, 1, and 0. Make sure we don't do it backwards, otherwise it would just be the number 1. After that, it says write more ones in each equation. So we know that every individual animal is 1. So you're going to count them up and write the total on that second line. So right here we have 1, 2. So they wrote the number 2 for us. And if we add 10 and a 2, it's the number 12. All right, I want you to practice adding all of these numbers together to get that teen number. Remember, every teen number has that 10 group, which means it has a 1 in the front. When you're done with this side, don't forget that cool star on your favorite animal and flip it over to the back. Now, a couple days ago, I have been wanting you to look at the stars. To remember to look at the stars again today and this upcoming weekend, we get to count the stars. So I want you to count the stars and write the number. Are you going to have any backwards numbers? Oh, I hope not. Make sure your numbers are the right way. If it's a teen number, it always starts with the number 1 because it has that sneaky 10. When you are counting these stars, though, some of them are in circles or they have other patterns. So it might be tricky to keep track. So I recommend crossing them off or circling them every time you count them so you don't forget them or you don't accidentally count them twice. So let's practice counting this first one together. Ready? Get out your monster voice. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What number is this? 13 stars, which is a teen number. Starts with the 1 and then a 3. around the tree, around the tree. That makes a 3. All right, go ahead and count them all. When you get to the bottom, listen to this story. So if you want to pause it and go ahead to finish this page before the end, or if you just want to listen and have your math workbook page out with you right now while I do the check for understanding with you, that would be okay. It says, solve this story problem. There are 3 puppies at the park. Oh, maybe it's Baby Girl and 2 of her friends. That would be so much fun. 2 more come. How many puppies are there now? I want you to write the answer of how many total puppies in the box. Read it one more time. Solve this story problem. There are 3 puppies at the park. 2 more come. How many puppies are there now? So write the number of how many total puppies are now playing in the park right in that box. When you're all done, double check that it's your very best work without any backwards numbers. Go ahead and finish all of your Seesaw activities for the day and enjoy the rest of your day. Keep on working hard. I love you and I miss you. Talk to you later.